Hey guys, and welcome to the video. So I'm going to be talking about how to play support. So support, it's the least popular role in MOBAs. I mean, nobody wants to play a hero that does very little damage. They don't get the kills, they don't get any of the glory. In fact, you wouldn't even know that support did anything. I mean, yeah, you get assists, but then any hero that does even an auto attack gets an assist. So a support often has good utility. They've got things like heals, shields, debuffs, revives, something they can give directly to an allied team member. And supports usually have good crowd control to help in team fights. I think generally a support has a defensive playstyle. I think most people that play Arena of Valor have an aggressive playstyle, so they always want to play the damage dealers. But a support usually has a defensive playstyle. They're always looking to disengage fights. They're trying to help their allied heroes. They're trying to help their team. They're trying to save the carries. And that's generally what a support does. They have a defensive playstyle. Traditionally, a support always goes to the bottom lane with a marksman to help the marksman get kills and farm during the laning phase. And the support also can roam to other lanes to help other heroes because they've got a lot of utility and they can help their team. And because the support is always looking out for their team members, trying to help them, they often have good map awareness because they're looking out for their team members. They don't want them to die. They want to come to their help when they see an assassin popping up, or if they look like they're in trouble, they want to help them. So supports only work with the team, with a team member. They don't do so well on their own because they do very little damage. So it's always best as a support to be with a team member. So a support usually has a score like this. They have as fewer kills as possible because they're always trying to give the kills over to the carries, because the carries need the gold more than the support needs gold to get items. A support has as fewer deaths as possible and as many assists as possible. And it's an art form. It's an art form to pull away at the last second to give the kill over to the carry. So of course, because you're the support, you have to give the kill over to the carry. So what you have to do, you have to set up the kill for the carry. You go in, you do as much damage as you can, and then at the last hit you pull away, you stop attacking the enemy and you let your carry get the kill. That's what you have to do as a support. Now say you don't want to play a defensive support, you want to play an aggressive support, something like a Grak or a Thane. Well, that's fine because they offer very good crowd control instead of utility. So aggressive supports can be played like Grak or Thane as a support. So in the early game, the support is in the bot lane with the marksman during the laning phase. But after the laning phase, in the mid game to late game, that's when the support starts to roam. The support can then start to make plays around the map. And of course, the support should know who to focus. If there's a 15-on-1 enemy jungler who's going off on one, then that's who the support should focus and stop from getting more kills. Supports should be thinking about objectives because they're not thinking about kills. So the next thing they think of is objectives and what objectives to get. Should they take a tower? Should they go for Abyssal? Should they go for Darkslayer? And so on. So during the early game, that's when the support is in the laning phase with the marksman. In the mid game, the support starts to roam, starts to make plays. But in the late game, that's when the support becomes very important because the crowd control and the utility that the support offers can really help turn a team fight in the late game. So how important is having a support in your team? Well, as we look at this clip here, the Wukong gets hooked. And it spells disaster for him. Oh no, he's gonna die. The butterfly jumps in and she's gonna take him out as well. Thankfully, the support is there to land the crowd control, the lumbar with his ultimate. He knocks up the butterfly and the Grak, and that's when he's able to get away. Now 10 seconds later, Wukong is running to their core and backdooring it to get us the win. So basically, if Lumbar the support wasn't there, then it's fair to surmise that we wouldn't have won that game. So a support is very important in my opinion. If I had to pick one job for the support, it would be to save the carries, to protect the carries, and to keep the carries alive. That's what a good support should do. Anyway guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope it helped you. And you've learned something about support. If you found this video to be informative in any way, then why don't you go ahead, give me a like, And if you want to see more Arena of Valor content on Nintendo Switch, then why don't you go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys, and hopefully your supporting skills will get better, and hopefully I'll get to see you in the next video. Anyway, guys, see you later. Bye.